Hey, what's going on, diggers and digettes? This is Metal Detecting Beginner to Beginner. I am Tripwire, and this is the end complete for September 7th, 2014. Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. Gotta slip that one in there. Man, I almost ran the gauntlet on everything. Every little thing you could possibly think or ever want to pick up, except for one, I found within this last week. Between going from different parks to a construction site, I basically hit pay gold on everything. So we'll just basically start with some of my favorite stuff that I like, or at least in the scrap area. This stuff I got from the construction site over here. This right here, had to pull this one out. This is actually, I don't know what it is technically, but I know what it's going to be. I'm going to be hanging this up for Halloween. I'm going to put a long rusty chain on this, have it come down, have the hook out, and maybe throw a body on it or something. But yeah, I was really thrilled to find this because that's going to make a great Halloween prop. I found a little bowl over here. I found a pocket knife, but as soon as I got it out of the ground, it fell apart. But hey, I got the knife, so that's awesome. That's one of the things I love to find, are pocket knives. Some scrap metal, I guess this is from like an oil thing. I know that this is a mason can, or a mason jar lid. I'm surprised the ceramic's still intact, to be honest with you. I have no idea about collectibles or anything, but I honestly think that is really cool to look at least. You know, when in doubt, maybe make a Christmas ornament out of it. I don't know. Get creative. Have fun with your stuff. So I got one of those. Little round ring, nothing major. A little piece of steel, nothing major. It's like a windshield wiper or something. I don't know why I grabbed it. I just had to. Again, a lot of this stuff is all from a construction site. Just your basic, a lot of scrap metal. Here's something that's extremely interesting. Now, call me crazy if you want, but I want you guys to take a good close look at this. Let me put it the right way. What does that look like to you? Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that this was once a syringe that they may have used in like World War II or something. Maybe, maybe not that old, but yeah, to me it actually looks like one of those old time syringes. So that's awfully cool. I did not know what it was. It was so covered in dust and dirt. I never thought I'd run into one of those, but minus the pin, looks like an old time one to me. Glad we don't use them now. This I pulled out of the ground. When was the last time you all found a charger? I believe it's a charger. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but I pulled this out. I'm like going, are you kidding me? And it's totally locked up. So, but I don't know. It's just kind of neat to have. It's like a little charger. I guess that's what it is. I'm not a mechanic. I don't know. It could be a charger. And we got scrap. Kind of like this little handle. It's like really metal. It looks like it used to spin out something. Kind of like an old school door handle. You know what's cool? I've been finding a lot of these pop or beer lids, or whatever you want to call them, over at one of the parks, and the park is right next to the construction site. Now, you know, where there's old pop cans, there's probably old coins. So I'm going to keep on hounding that area until I find some. I did pick up some coins, but we'll get into that later. Anyhow, I don't know what this was. It says genuine on it. Probably Miller Genuine Draft. But the fun part is what I like the most is that I found one half here and one half here and cleaned them off, and I was able to put them together like a small jigsaw puzzle. It's always kind of cool. This is going to be used for Halloween too. I'm going to stick a pole on this. I'm going to try to sharpen the edges and make it look like a pickaxe. And probably just slam it into somebody or some dummy somewhere. I found a lot of these big pieces of heavy iron, metal, whatever it is. Call me crazy, but does that look like a cow to you? I don't know, for a minute I thought it was a toy first. I thought it was a cow. But that's what you get for going out and digging in the 95-degree heat. Starts hallucinating, I guess. What do we got? Ultra crap section. Ultra crap. Stuff I'll never use, ever. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't do it. A couple of old tubes, have no idea what was up in it. And some more of these lids. Like I said, I've been grabbing these lids just to show that, you know, there's old place there. Old construction, start digging. I'm pretty sure I might run into some really good coins sooner or later. But you got your fluorescent light too. Yeah, you knew that was coming, didn't you? These little things are heavy. It's like they're really solid in there. That one is, but this one for sure, that's heavier than heck. Make a nice paperweight or something. This I must have dug up. I mean, it had to be at least 1.5 feet into the dirt just to pull this out. At first, it looked like it was for like a Tonka truck. But Chemical X started reading it. He's like, hey, look, he started reading. It goes, air filter, clean daily. I don't know if they had those on the old Tonka trucks or anything, so I don't know. But I dug to China for that one. Now I have this little piece over here. I don't think it goes with that, but I grabbed it anyways. It looked like it did at first. I wish I could clean this so I could figure out what it was. You got a hook. Does anyone know what the heck this is? It says Romeo and Juliet on it. I don't know what it is. I ain't going to hold on to it too long, but there's a given. That's kind of neat. Oh, this is bizarre. I couldn't believe I found this. I work in a brass aluminum forging plant, and we actually make parts that are almost identical to this. So it's kind of like, I'm away from work. I don't want to see work, but yet I find a part that looks like we make all the time. Little lock thingy. Had to get the keys. Chemical X is loving the keys. And I got a little computer pad. Why? I don't know. This is actually a magnet. It's a pretty darn strong magnet, too. Another one of my favorites. Couldn't believe I found all these. Shotgun shells and a bullet. We'll get to that in a second. Yeah, they all got the names on them and everything on what they are. I found all 6 of these at the construction site. So that's cool as heck. This here, I believe it's a bullet, but it's unlike anything that I've ever seen. But I'm no expert. It does have like the similar backing. But I don't know what the hell that green thing is. I don't know if it's like for a nail gun or maybe it's a blank that they might shoot something with, like firing starter for pistols for starting a race or something. That's a trip. Got some screws. They always come in handy. I might need them. I love the long nails, especially these long cement nails are really cool. The toy section. I actually got a car finally. Yay! I've been missing my toys a lot, so I'm kind of glad I got one. It's not collectible or anything, but I like to at least throw in 1 or 2 toys into the video. Parts of a toy. Couldn't find the rest of it. I don't know why I grabbed the glasses. I just had to. Found another spoon. Got a whole darn spoon collection going on. What else can I show you? I see I got another one of these ceramic things. I can't believe it lasted that long in the ground. The jewelry section. I just literally dug this up a few hours ago. I got a couple of these already. Little Boy Scout things. A zipper. This button is like really cool. I had it sitting in the CLR for a while because I wanted to see what it looked like. And it's like a crown of something or another. It's kind of a little difficult to see because it's so small. But yeah, it's like a crown or something. But that could actually come in handy. I might be able to do something with that. What, I don't know. And a little H. And a little flower. You can call me Flower if you want to. I think this may have been a coin at one time. But I have no clue. I mean, that is so eroded and crazy. Does anyone know what these little flat things are? I don't know. It looks like from a girl's compact or something like that. I find them on occasion. They look alright. M&F and bobby pin, of course. Been finding these little tags because they started tearing down woods and trees, and these always seem to be in the piles of chopped wood that they did. So I don't know what they are, but they're kind of cool. Might do something with them if I can. Copper section. I got a couple pieces of copper. Nothing super to write home about. I think this long strip may actually be copper, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll go over to the bottle caps. Bottle caps. Nothing really stands out. These are the ones that I just kind of like. You know, I'm not going to go crazy with them all, but if I see something new and interesting, I will grab it. Like this double cola. That actually sounds really good right now. I could use a double cola. Coca-Cola. That's an old collector's one. I see the Pepsi one because it came with the glass intact. I thought that was kind of neat. And then just earlier today, I grabbed the Crush one with glass intact. You can tell that those are original, without a doubt. More sticks, more sticks. Oh yeah, I got a collectible can. Okay, technically it's not collectible. I get the idea. But what's kind of neat is that it's called Hams. I'm still going to look it up. You know, it was just fun, like, just taking this out, like, going out of the construction site. I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, going, I've never heard of this, and the can is really cool, but it's full of dirt, and I know darn well it is not collectible to anybody, but I just figured I want to grab it and show y'all. This here is actually an old school Faygo can, and the only reason why I grabbed it is because I used to work in pro wrestling, and I know a lot of juggalos. So I decided to take a couple pictures. I'll send it out to them, and just for fun. Screw it. Believe it or not, this morning I found a knife. That was one of the last things I expected to see today. Was a knife. I picked this right on up. I'm like going, holy crap! And it's kind of funny because it's like it was really good looking. So this is definitely going to be into Halloween props. Definitely 100% into Halloween stuff. You got my regular coins, pennies, a few nickels. I didn't really do too good on the coins today because I can't hit the schools. The schools are all, they got everybody playing their games, doing their work, and that's cool. That's all on them. I hope the kids do great. They need to help save the country. So I didn't do great on the coins, but these are my favorites. I got these pennies here, and these 2 dimes. These were actually from the construction site. For some reason, I really like them, just because it took me forever. I go, there's got to be a coin out here, and I ended up finding like 5. Really close on one of the dates. One of these is a 1965. I missed silver by 1 year again. But I think I can make up for that, because I need to tell you what the find of the week is. Hold on, allow me to move this into a better light. I'm pretty sure you all might appreciate this. You know what we got here? It's a ring. Yes, very good. Now, what's interesting about this ring is that it looks silver, and I'm pretty sure it was silver, until I checked the engraving on the bottom of it, or on the inside of it. And the engraving actually says, I don't know if I could... There it is. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You probably can't because it's so small. I can't get it to stand up. Anyhow, take my word for it. The engraving actually says 14K CFM. Now, I have no idea what the CFM is, but I looked up the 14K. Ladies and gentlemen, this might be, until I get it totally confirmed, this might be a 14 karat white gold wedding band. So I found that Friday by a tree over when they were playing volleyball. So this is definitely the find for sure. Try to find a better light for you guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is it. 14 karat CFM. As soon as I figure out what it is, I'm gonna take it in. But that's what it says on the inside. So this is definitely the find of the week. So this is my second gold ring, if it is a gold ring, but I believe it is. So I hope you all keep up the hunting. I hope you all have a great time. I thank you very much for stopping by my channel, checking out everything that I get. I love sharing it with you, and I hope you all have a great time. Keep the hunt alive, keep it low, and keep it slow. I'm Tripwire, and this is Metal Detecting Beginner to Beginner. Happy hunting, my friends. Later.